Kenny Omega in a backstage fight at New Japan Power Struggle. Plus, WWE announced major pre-WrestleMania plans and what happened on Raw in Saudi Arabia. We're going to tell you. It's all in the Cultaholic Wrestling News right now. Kenny Omega is back. Good night, mwah, and good luck. Bang. There he is at New Japan Power Struggle just a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, just a few hours ago, he has teased a match at Wrestle Dynasty in Japan on January the 5th, cutting an impassioned promo for the live crowd, a bit in Japanese as well for the first time in many years, and saying that he may be able to wrestle a little bit. Just a little bit. But that's not all that happened with Kenny, because somebody was nasty to him backstage.
Oh, they flipping out were. I will point out, hey, tell you what, it's weird that, because he was doing that promo and it was nighttime in Japan. It's morning here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Weird that, isn't it?
And that mad time differences.
I can't get over that. It's so weird. After the promo, he went backstage where he was confronted by Gabe Kidd. He got attacked by Gabe Kidd. There's some photos on New Japan's social media accounts today of
Look at the state of these, by the way, right? Proper technologically advanced country. You've got robots roaming the streets, and that looks like it's taken on a Nokia 3310. What's happened there? State of it.
This is interesting because a lot of the optics have pointed to Omega teaming with Tanahashi to face the Young Bucks in his first match back, probably around Wrestle Dynasty. But Gabe Kidd is a bit of a spanner in the works here for that, because and it's interesting because Omega, they're going, I can wrestle a little bit. You're going to fight Gabe Kidd, who can wrestle a lot.
It's not confirmed yet. He said that he wanted somebody young and up and coming in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe Gabe's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe this is a shoot. Maybe this is real. No, I think we probably will get the Gabe Kidd match because he's had an incredible year plus. He's doing amazing work, really coming into his own, as he has been for an awful long time. But I'm a little bit shocked at the way that this is playing out, because I really thought that, like, the first time we saw Omega back properly, it would just be in an AEW ring, and it would be a big surprise moment. Lights go out, Kenny's back, oh my word. So for something to be announced in advance has taken me a little bit by surprise.
Yeah, I think that Kenny Omega, as he kind of intimated in his promo, there's a lot of love for New Japan there, and there always has been. So I think maybe he's using that the power of his impending, much anticipated return to fuel something on the New Japan side of the things.
He's an EVP for AEW. I mean, it's a joint thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got. It's taken me by surprise. Obviously, overwhelmingly happy to see Kenny Omega back. There's been, people have questioned whether or not he would be able to come back. He was so seriously battered. He was a knackered man, and he probably still is a little bit, to be honest. But to have the announcement that he is stepping back in the ring, I can't wait to see him wrestle again. I really can't, because I've really missed him. And I think, you know what, AEW TV in some ways been lacking because of Kenny Omega's absence.
Yeah, I think they need him.
He's somebody that you really notice when he's gone.
I think you do notice him, and we'll keep you up to date on what the plans are there at cultaholic.com. Meanwhile, WWE dropping some major announcements regarding pre-WrestleMania plans, and it involves the whole continent of Europa. That one.
Yeah. So they've announced a heap of dates pre-WrestleMania. Normally, obviously, they do the post-WrestleMania tour. I think it's still called the WrestleMania
Revenge Tour.
You might get a Raw or a SmackDown dotted about somewhere, but they're away for 2 full weeks, and they are doing TV shows in places that have never, I don't think, had them before. The full schedule is as follows. On Friday, March 14th, we're getting SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain.
Saturday, March the 15th, a live event in Dortmund, Deutschland.
Why aren't you going to do the Dortmund song? Sunday, March 16th, live event in Hanover, Germany.
Monday, March 17th, Monday Night Raw, live from Brussels.
Ooh,
yeah.
The muscles in Brussels. Friday, March 21st, SmackDown, Bologna, Italy.
Saturday, March 22nd, it's a live event in Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Fiddly. We got Sunday, March 23rd, live event in Nottingham, England. England.
No, are we doing the American
doing the
pronunciations?
American,
In that
of course,
case, Monday, March 24, Raw is in Glasgow, in Scotland.
Scotland, England, that is.
To the Hydro. It's going to be good.
Friday, March 28th, SmackDown in London, England.
It's March 29th. It's a Saturday. Live event in, let's do it together. Vienna! It's my favourite ice cream. So, Viennetta.
Jesus Christ. Live event, Amsterdam, blaze it, in the Netherlands on March 30th. That's a Sunday.
You could probably get a bus to Amsterdam.
Yeah, could do. A little Flix bus. Yeah, I enjoyed that last time.
And back straight away.
Yes.
What a day. That's on the channel. And Monday, March 31st, Raw, live in London. Down in that there London.
London getting 2 of the TV shows, Lucky Devils. So yeah, I mean, it's really, really cool to see. It's odd just seeing that happen pre-WrestleMania. It's going to get people pumped up for WrestleMania because in all of these places, one would assume you're guaranteed a hot crowd.
Oh, everyone, I think you're guaranteed a hot crowd as well. Because as I said, we're on the road to WrestleMania, so there's going to be some big, impactful things that take place on this tour, especially more so with the Raw and the SmackDowns. The live events will still be really good. They'll be really lively. But certainly with the Raw and SmackDowns that close to Mania, you're going to get some Mania matches announced on the way there. There's going to be some real big build there. Do we see The Rock coming to Europe?
Oh, it's a little bit before, I reckon.
Is he filming in Europe?
No, I reckon he does the ones just before. If he's filming in Europe, or he's got 20 private jets, surely.
Yeah.
It's a holiday. If not, Ryanair.
Get him on an EasyJet.
Yeah, why not?
Get The Rock on an EasyJet. He'd love that. The Rock isn't paying another £35 for a slightly larger bag. Hey, look, the pre-sale now on WWE.com. If you want to register your interest for those tickets, they're going to fly out. I think they're going to be sellout crowds pretty much up and down Europe there for those.
Yeah, and they'll brag about the biggest gates. They ripped people off the most with their very expensive tickets.
Yeah. It's such a weird brag, isn't it?
Yeah, I was talking to Andrew about this on the live stream, and it winds me up because the worst thing is when they go, we've had the biggest gate ever, and it's like it's a smaller venue than they did last time, and it's like right, so you've charged the most, and everybody in the crowds go, yes, come on, we've overpaid.
We've remortgaged our house, but yay to the system. Yay to the corporate machine.
That's capitalism. That's the way it works, and it's upsetting, but they'll get away with what they can charge. And these won't be cheap. These will not be cheap.
They will. You want a true example of capitalism being a thing? They named an entire city in Austria after an ice cream. That shows you the true power of capitalism. Mate up the road from me used to have Viennetta ice cream. We thought he was well posh.
Yeah, well, you were. You used to get
that
it with
Gino Ginelli.
Never heard of Gino Ginelli.
Oh, if you know it, you're singing the theme tune right now.
Okay.
Gino Ginelli. Anyway, stop getting distracted, Adam.
We've got spoilers.
We need to talk about Raw, which has already happened. That's weird, isn't it? Because it's a different time in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, it's
weird.
crazy.
I think in Japan, I said earlier, it's weird that, isn't it?
Isn't that weird?
I just
different cultures and all that.
Lying. Someone's lying to me. Next year, we're telling me the world's round. Raw in Saudi Arabia has already taken place, and we've got some spoilers for what took place, didn't we?
Yes, we do. Big spoiler warning here. If you're going to watch Raw live, see you later.
Stay safe. Love you. Bye.
Io Sky winning a battle royal to become the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, which is amazing. It's really, really cool. I think she was as she often is, she was a real standout on Saturday afternoon at Crown Jewel. Her and Kyrie especially were just awesome. They always are. And I'm really, really glad to see her back in the world title picture because I think she's class. She's really, really class. I don't think she's going to go on and win it or anything, but she's a great opponent for a world champ.
Yeah, and also on the Raw taping, she was sowing some seeds of dissension, smellness, between Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, the reigning women's tag team champions.
Damian Priest winning a fatal 4-way. That was announced at Crown Jewel, becoming the #1 contender for the WWE World Championship. He defeated Seth Rollins, Sheamus, and Dominic Mysterio. I'm chuffed for Damian Priest because he's properly proved me, and I think quite a lot of people watching at home, wrong. When he won Money in the Bank, I was like, ooh, don't know about this. Failed cash in. Then he won the world title, and I was like, ooh, I don't know about this. Crap world champion. Week in, week out, he was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant to the point where it doesn't feel unusual for Damian Priest to be in the world title picture once again. He's a bit of a made man. Again, I don't think he's going to go on to reclaim the world championship, but he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant, and I'd written him off as a main eventer. I thought, he's getting on a bit.
Yeah.
Not happening. And he's just been excellent. He really put the work in, and you can tell, can't you? He's amazing.
After that match, we saw Bronson Reed attacking Seth Rollins, putting him through a table. They're set to continue their story going forward beyond Crown Jewel. They had a banger of a match at Crown Jewel as well, didn't they?
Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. And I want more. It was sort of teased at the end. Seth Rollins speaking to him down the ramp. It was just like, anytime this happens, it's going to be the same result, whatever he said. So I'm chuffed that we're getting more of this, because I think they work tremendously well together. And it was a great thing in that Bronson didn't win, but he didn't look crap in defeat at all.
Yeah, that's
what you want in there. And Seth finally got a win on Premium Live Event, which he doesn't do very often.
It's been a hot minute since we had one of them. So that's some of the big takeaways from Raw in Saudi Arabia. That airs tonight as they make their way back. On the podcast feed right now, it's Freaky Friday week on the Cultaholic Classic Reviews. It's Freaky Friday week, Adam.
Right.
Freaky Friday week.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Freaky Friday week. It means we're mixing everything up. We're shaking things up like the draft, where Matthew Gregg from the Cultaholic Classic SmackDown review is reviewing Raw from 1997. We've got Jack Atkins, who normally reviews Raw, reviewing Nitro this week. Oh. And Sam Driver, who normally reviews Nitro, is on the Classic SmackDown review this week.
It sounds like a lot of fun. I assume this was a scheduling thing.
No, it's...
He's unavailable.
Just the admin, right? I'm just trying to freshen things up a bit.
Yeah? Is this branding?
Yes.
Is it?
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday
No
week.
one else has thought of that name.
We're getting a cease and desist from Disney here, aren't
No.
we? You can't just call something Freaky Friday week.
Well, look, Club Penguin Rewritten did fine. Disney didn't mind. I think Disney will be really chill about it.
Come at us, mouse. Come on.
Don't, because I'm going to Disneyland Paris in a couple of weeks. They might not let me in. For the latest wrestling news at any time, you can check out cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.